Hello students, today we will study about the theorem number 6.4. This is the topic of standard 10 chapter number 6 triangles. So what is the statement? Statement is if in two triangles sides of one triangle are proportional to the sides of the other triangle, then their corresponding angles are equal and hence the two triangles are similar. So this is the second criteria of the similarity of the two triangles, and this criteria is what? Side, 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 because here we have given the thing is that the sides of the triangles are proportional to the sides of other triangle. That means we can write down it in this way. If the two triangles that we have to consider is triangle ABC and triangle DEF. If we are considering these two triangles, then here we have given is that AB upon DE, that is the first side of the triangle AB upon the first side of this triangle, that is DE, is equal to the second side BC, second side EF, third side CA upon third side FD. All these ratios are equal. That means all the sides are in proportion. Then we have to prove that their angles are also equal. Their corresponding angles are also equal. That means angle A must be equal to angle D, B is equals to E, and angle C must be equal to angle F. So this is the given condition, and this is we have to prove. If we can prove this thing, then you can see, you know now that both these criteria are of the similarity of any two figure. Right? Here we have as a figure we have the triangle. So if we can prove these two things, one already given, if we prove the second thing, then we can say that both the triangles are similar. So here first of all we have to cut. Here this triangle is greater than this triangle ABC. So we have to cut this DP portion which is equal to AB. So here we have to write down cut DP which is equals to AB, and here also we have to cut DQ which is equal to AC. So from ADE side we cut DP, and from DF side we cut DQ. Right? So this is the two conditions here we have right now. Okay. Now this is the given condition. If we apply this thing in this criteria, then what will happen? See, instead of AB we can write down DP. So here by applying DP we can write down DP upon DE. DP upon DE is equals to, here instead of CA we can write down DQ. DQ upon DQ upon FD. FD. Right? These two things here we have to write down. This criteria currently we are not considering. Right? Only these two criteria we are considering. As all the three are equal, we can take any two. So here only two this ratios we have to require. So instead of AB we write down DP, and instead of CA we write down DQ. Now see, what is this? DP upon DE, that is this side DP upon the whole side DE is equal to DQ portion upon the whole side DF or FE. So here this is the one of the result that we get from the theorem 6.1, that is basic proportionality theorem. So now here we do not have given that this PQ is parallel to EF, but according to this condition, now we can say according to the theorem 6.2 we can say that PQ is parallel to EF. PQ will become parallel to EF according to the theorem 6.2, which is the converse of the basic proportionality theorem, that in a triangle if a line intersect the two lines such that this ratio will become equal, then this line must be parallel to the third side of the triangle, that is PQ in this case is parallel to EF. So here we get PQ is parallel to EF. Understand? Okay. Now as we can say that, see, two lines are there, PQ and EF, both are parallel. One of the transversal DE intersecting them. So this angle will become equal to this angle according to the corresponding angles, and this angle will also be equal to this angle according to the corresponding angle. That we have already studied in standard 9. So here we can write down that angle P is equals to angle E, and angle Q will become equal to angle F. Give it the result number 1. Understand? Okay. Now these angles we get the equal. So now we have to do the next thing. That is, see, this angle and this angle become equal. This angle and this angle also become equal. So here we have to prove that angle B and angle E are equal. But here we get P and E are equal. So if anyhow we can prove that B and P, both the angles equal, then we can show that B and E are also equal. This will also happen here. We have to prove that C and F are equal. See, we have to prove C and F are also equal, but here we get Q and F are equal. So if anyhow we can prove that C and Q are equal, then we can prove that C and F are also will become equal. Okay, to prove that we have to make ABC triangle and DPQ triangle. We have to prove that both these triangles are congruent. Okay, so how to do this? See, to make both this triangle congruent, here two things we have, that AB side is equals to DP side, but AC side and DQ side, okay, two sides we have. So these two sides of one triangle is equals to this triangle, and second side is also equal to second side, but this BC is not equal to PQ. So if we can prove that BC and PQ are equal, then according to the side criteria of the congruent, we can prove that ABC and DPQ will become equal. Okay, so here to process that, we have to make that BC and PQ equal. Okay, now here we can see that as PQ is parallel to EF, then according to the theorem 6.1, what we can write down? If PQ is parallel to EF, we can write down that dP upon dE, the whole side, is equal to dQ upon dF, right? dP upon dE is equals to dQ upon dF. Okay, this thing already here we have write down, right? Okay, now we have to compare. See, dE is there in the denominator and dF is also there in the denominator. Okay, so now what we can write down here is, okay, so now this thing also we can write down here is that BC upon EF, BC upon EF, right? Two things we have write down here, that dP upon dE is equals to dQ upon dF, and these two things we write down from here, from this result, right? So now we are using this BC upon EF. First time we do not use that because here we have to prove that PQ is parallel to EF. So now we are using this. So that is why we have write down it as a here. dP upon dE is equals to dQ upon dF is equals to BC upon EF. Okay. Now, as we know that the two triangles DPQ, triangle DPQ, and second triangle DEF. Okay, let us give it the result number 2. So consider now these two triangles DPQ, smaller triangle, and DEF, greater triangle. So now according to the criteria, angle. Why angle? Because angle D is common in both the triangle. Okay. Angle P and E are equal. That we have proved here. And also angle Q and F are also equal. So if any two triangles, if the three angles are equal, then the two triangles will become similar. That we have studied in this previous theorem number 6.3. So now here both this triangle DPQ and DEF, actually both are now becoming the similar, right? Because all the three angles are equal. Angle D is common, angle P and E are also equal, and Q and F are also equal. So these two triangles will become similar according to the theorem 6.3, or we can say that according to the angle criteria. Now as the two triangles are similar, then their sides are also in the proportion. Okay, so now we can write down the proportion, that is dP upon dE will be equal to dQ upon dF, and that will be equal to PQ upon EF, right? Give it the equation number 3. Now see, compare both these equations. Here we have dP upon dE is there, dQ upon dF is also there, but here we have BC upon EF, but here we write down PQ upon EF. That means the denominator is same, but the numerator is different. So how it will be possible? It will only possible if BC and PQ are equal. So here we can write down from 2 and 3, BC will become equal to PQ. Right? These things is only possible if BC and PQ are equal. Right? Okay. From where will this get? We get this when we prove this. When we prove that PQ and EF are parallel, then these two conditions we write down. And these two conditions, from where we write down? We write down from first and third. And second one at that time we not use, but now we are using here, right? And now according to the similarity criteria, we get the another condition, and these two conditions are equal. These two conditions, when we compare, we get that BC is equals to PQ. So now see, here we have, now consider another two triangles. One is triangle ABC, and triangle DPQ. In both this triangle, side AB and DP are equal, first side. Second, DQ and AC are also equal, and third side BC and PQ are also equal. That we prove here. So these two triangles actually now becoming the congruent. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle DPQ according to the side criteria. Understand? So now, if the two triangles are congruent, their corresponding parts are also become equal. So here, angle A will become equal to angle D. Angle A will become equal to angle D. Second angle B will become equal to angle P. And see here, angle P is also equal to angle E. So this angle will become equal to angle E. Now the third angle, that is angle C. Angle C will become equal to angle Q. And here we have write down that angle Q is equals to angle F. So both these we can write down from the result number 1. From 1. So now see, whatever we have to prove is that angle A is equals to angle D, angle B is equals to angle E, and angle C is equals to angle F. That means all the three angles of this triangle ABC will become equal to the angles of this triangle A, D, E, and F. So both these conditions, the sides we have given in the proportion, and we prove that the angles are also equal, right? So both these criteria are satisfying for what? For the similarity. So both this, from these two conditions, we can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So here we can write down that triangle ABC is now similar to triangle DEF. Understand? And this criteria is called, as we have given the three sides, side, side, side criteria. This criteria is called the side, side, side criteria of the similarity. And that is the theorem 6.4. Okay? So this is all about this lecture. Thank you.